Welcome back, everybody, to Outdoor Power Tech. It's a new year, and thought I might start off the new year with an oldie here that I have. I have a couple of these in my shop. I'm actually going to be putting a shelf up in my shop, and I'm going to be putting old engines on it, and possibly doing a video showing all the old engines and letting everybody vote on what engine they would like to see me do a complete restoration on or rebuild and get it running. That's something that I'm bouncing around right now, and I have actually a spot in my shop that I'm setting that up for. But I figured start out the new year with the oldie here, and let's get it. I'm wanting to do a full restoration on it for y'all. And this is a Clinton engine, and it is, the model number on it is a C700 128. Serial number 3032239A. And the next video I do on this, because it's probably going to be a 2 or 3 part video, the next video I do on this, I will let you know the year on this. I haven't done any work on Clintons in quite a few years, so I can't think of it right off the top of my head how to decipher this. But I do have a bunch of manuals in my shop that I can look through. I try to buy up manuals when I go to tractor shows, and anytime a Clinton, old Clinton manual or shop manual, especially shop manuals, come in or show up on eBay, I try to get those bought up real quick. So let's get started on this. My heater will turn off here in a second. Here it goes. It's currently in the 30s here where I live. But let's get started on this. Let's check the gas tank real quick. The outside of the tank looks really, really good. I have done nothing with this engine. I picked it up a long time ago. I put it in my truck, brought it here, and just put it in my shop. So I've done actually nothing on it. So we're doing this for the first time, all of us. Let's see if we can get that there. All right, so I'm probably just going to do like a camera overview on this, just where you can see from a distance. I might do a couple, zoom in or showing you up close on things. Yep, the tank has a bunch of buildup in it. It's not rusted though. Not rusted at all. Looks like tar almost, but it's not rusted out at all. I don't see no pitting or anything, so that's good. So good to go there. One thing I did notice with this engine, the governor arm, it had 2 governor arms on it. This one was just hanging off with a piece of string holding on there. So I guess somebody had picked this up and was going to try to rebuild the engine. They had it tied to this governor linkage right here. Because the governor arm that is mounted on the engine itself is missing the actual arm right here. All it has is the adjusting slide right here. If y'all can see that, there's actual slide right here that you can adjust the arm on it. So we'll put that to the side. Let's get this cap back on here. Let's go ahead and get this gas tank off. See what we got here. Of course, it's just flathead. And I've had a lot of requests on doing older stuff like this by a couple people, so we'll do one, and hopefully we can get it running. And once I get it restored and everything, we can put it on our shelf of engines, and we can see the ones we restored, and we can see the ones that we have left for projects. I wish I would have had this idea a while back, because I had a lot of old engines and I pieced them out for people that needed parts. So we'll only have a select few probably at the beginning, but when I go out picking with one of my buddies, I'll pick up more stuff. She's coming slowly but surely. This is the original screw on it. I do see some spots on here where people have like a bracket that holds this tank on. It has been welded. Let me squirt some PV Blaster on here. Let's see if that'll help loosen it up for us. Screw it back in a little bit. Because we're gonna be cleaning all this anyways in parts washer. Sandblasting it and repainting it. So a little PV Blaster ain't gonna hurt nothing. We'll let that sit for a few seconds. Because I don't want to round off the head on this screw. I have a bunch of old screws, flathead screws like this though, but if I keep it original. Let's get us a little magnetic tray here. Let's pull this out so I can put the tools on here. Let's see here. Now, I'm just going to take that off somebody. This is not copper. That's not a copper gas line, guys. Somebody put a clear gas line on it. That's what that is. So I'm just gonna pull that off. I don't know why, but I don't like seeing stuff come in my shop or even out in public where people buy this cheap. See, look at, you see that? Let me get some safety glasses on. I've never thought in a million years a plastic gas line would be that brittle, but it is. All right, I'm gonna set this to the side. I'll get that off later. Just save time. All right. Let's see here. What do we want to get off next? I'm going to take these off. Let's go ahead and take this bracket off. Looks like it's a 7/16. That's a 3/8. That's coming off good. Why in the world? Look, somebody used a brass coupling here that it's like pipe thread that you run copper tube through. They use that as a spacer on here. I wonder why they had it as a spacer. We'll find out when we put it back together though. This one has the exact same size spacer on it also. I wonder if it's because of the application it was set up for. Alright, that's disconnected. Let's turn this around. And this is where they have this homemade. So welded up. It doesn't look good at all. And that does look like a 7/16. Yeah, that's 7/16. When I put this back together, we'll dress that up real nice, make it look good. the best I can. All right, I'll show y'all where they welded this up. See, it's looking chunky, but we'll fix it. We'll fix that. Even. All right, that to the side. Put a washer in here. The engine does spin over. That hissing noise that you hear is coming through one of these head bolts. Is really loose. All right, that whole entire, this whole thing's spinning for the air filter. So it's probably just unscrewing it out of the bottom of the carburetor. Nope, it's just spinning. So that's probably gonna be tricky to get off of there if that's spinning. The top has a smooth spot on it. Let's get a pair of Neil knows vice grips. Can y'all see what I'm doing over here? This is what I'm unscrewing, this butterfly nut, but it's spinning the center shank right here, and it's spinning on the bottom of the carb also. So I'm gonna grab a hold of up here, it's smooth at the top. So spray some PB Blast on that. This is a new can, so it squirts out. I barely push it, it squirts out. All right, let me get a regular pair of pliers so it can go around that center shank. There we go. Gonna be tough. All right. I'll still see what I'm doing. Okay, now that that's down that far, I can grab a hold of it down here. This isn't tight, guys, like really tight. I don't want y'all to think I'm straining to unscrew this. I'm just doing it real slow. So I'll make sure nothing is cross-threading or anything. Get that in there. Pull this out right here. Put that in there. All right. Pull this off. I've never seen one of these before. I'm guessing that, yeah, it does. It comes out of there. And there's an air filter. Yeah, I see their air filter element in there. Yeah. Alright. So you can see there's a space between here. It's a little slit. So this comes out of the main section here. I'll work on that off camera. Okay, well, let's go ahead and pull this carburetor off of here. Well, there's a lot of stuff frozen up on it. The adjustment screw on the bottom. So I've worked on worse. As long as the carburetor isn't completely toast, we should be good. There's no pitting on the outside of the bottom of the carburetor bowl, so that's a good thing. I had a guy comment on my video, one of my videos over the weekend, I believe it was, asking where he can get parts and where he can get manuals for it. And I commented on the video and said I have a bunch of manuals, even shop manuals and breakdown manuals and stuff like that in my shop for Clinton engines. And I put, most of your Clinton stuff, you can find new old stock or even good used parts on eBay is where you're gonna find that stuff at. And then tractor shows. That's the only places you're gonna find it at, really. You can surf the web and find other companies that have bought new old stock from engine repair shops that have went out of business. You can usually find them in places like that. But I commented on that, and then I got online to check to see if he responded, and there's a thing at the top of my notification or my comments saying, please be respectful to your please be respectful when commenting, and it give a link to the rules and regulations or whatever they set forth for how you should be commenting to people. So I deleted my message and then rewrote it. I was thinking maybe they were giving me a warning because I talked about eBay, maybe? I don't know, or saying that I could give the guy, send him the stuff and said I had stuff in my shop. I don't know. But anyways, that's neither here or there. But if anybody's needing any information on a Clinton engine, you can email me. My email link is on my page. You can email me, and just so I know you got the email, so I know you sent me an email, you can comment. Just email me, and I'll check my email if you need any information or breakdowns or a picture or parts list or anything. And if I have it, I will definitely get it to you through email. All right, got that off. Don't look too bad so far, but we hadn't opened up the carburetor on all that works still. All right, set this to the side. This first video, we're just gonna get it all broke down. I might open up the carburetor and we'll take a peek in that to see what else going on with it. Let's pull the flywheel housing off. Everybody still seeing everything real good? Oh, I'll edit that out. I'm probably gonna go back with all new screws and bolts just to pretty it up. Just depends. I don't know, cause that bolt has Clinton written stamped on it. I can't get rid of that. I can't do that. I'll show y'all. if y'all can see this. Can y'all see that? That bolt has Clinton stamped on it. I can't get rid of that. I wonder if the other one has Clinton stamped on it. I think it does. I'll find out. It does. Yep, I'm gonna hold on to those. All right, the ones that have been replaced, I'll replace those with new ones. All right, they got, that's being held on by Phillips for some reason. It's kind of odd. And I haven't drained that oil out of this. I don't know if it has oil in it. All right, let's do the big reveal, guys, on the inside here. See what we've got going on. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. It's still real clean. Inside just has some dirt in it, but not bad. Not bad. Okay. All right, I'll be back in one sec, guys. I'm gonna go into the house and throw some firewood in the wood stove for my wife. All right, let's see here. Should I try it? Might have to let this sit up overnight with some threads. Look good on it though. Pretty sure that's, yeah, it's just right tighty, lefty loosey. Let's see here. That looks like a 5/8. Yep, 11/16. I want to try my small electric wireless impact. Let that heater turn off. I doubt it will. I'll be daggone, it did. Alright, let's set this to the side. Boy, that's brittle. No, it ain't brittle. Just has some, I guess it has some sticks on it. Alright. Let's see if we can get this flywheel off. Let's see if I have my knockoff tool. Yep. Alright. I don't want to break that aluminum back plate. I don't have a puller that will fit around something that big. Let me see here. I'm going to take this pulley off first right here. Let's get that off so I can put the shaft down through the hole in my little work table here. And it does have a, looks like a 4mm. Yeah. Looks like that's unscrewed already. I don't know if this will work or not, but we're gonna try it. I never have been a fan of these pullers. They're 3 jaw for some reason. Yeah, that's coming off. That's puller. Yeah, there we go. Now we're clicking a K-road. really loose. Oh, there we go. All right. Lay this down in here like this. I'm just looking, guys, to see if I have something. I know there's 3 jaw. I know this ain't gonna do it. I don't think it's gonna work. I could knock it off, but I don't want to. I'm not wanting to risk breaking. I think I got a spot here. If this works, I'll be surprised. I said that a second ago too, didn't I, guys? I don't know if I have enough bite on there. I might have enough bite on there. Can y'all still see right now? I never tried this on one of these before. It's not tight. I'd be daggone. I'm telling you guys, after the day I had, everything went wrong. I can't believe this is going so smoothly. This fell out. This fell out of the housing right there earlier. I have to figure out what that is. Boy, she looks good. I'll tell you that right now. She looks really good. We got some magnets in here too, okay. I wonder if those are still magnetic. Yep, they're still magnetic. Let's get y'all in here, look at this. They're still magnetic. All right, set that flywheel over to the side. The inside looks gorgeous, guys. I mean, looks good. Let's get y'all in here for a closer look. All right. That condenser looks good. Look at that wire. You can probably still replace it. See what the top of the coil looks like. That looks good. That still looks good. Everything might work on this thing still. Still gonna do a restoration on it. And that capacitor, condenser, whatever you wanna call it, people call it different things. That might have to be replaced. And then the points on it. All right, let me get you back up on the stand. All right, let's get this stuff off of here. Let's and that screws out like butter. Man, I'm telling you, I love old stuff. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, that wire's going down here. Got to be careful that I don't pull nothing loose. Everybody seeing all this? Okay. I bet the inside of this looks pristine. Yep. She looks good. All right, let's get this stuff set over here. Don't want to lose none of that. Points look good. Yeah, the points look good. The points look like they've never been used. I know this seems like a common theme the last couple things I've done. Well, looks like it's never been used, but makes me wonder if somebody, this stuff has always been replaced at some point in time. Okay. Let's pull this off. Don't lose that washer. Pull this to your side. We'll get this off. Look at the bottom of the cap. Clinton. I'll be daggum. That is unbelievable. I love that. Yep, I hope that still works. I hope that capacitor's still good because I don't want to replace that. It says Clinton. I've got some of these capacitors with Clinton on, I believe, unless they're Briggs. They might be Briggs capacitors. I got a whole bunch of new old stock of that stuff. All right, let's see here. If I remember correctly, I'm not going to move that around too much on there. If I remember correctly, that can't go through there. I got to take this off. No, they pulled it through there and soldered it. That's what they did. And I'm not going to desolder that. We're going to take this off. Y'all gotta holler at me when this camera's not zoomed out. Let's see if I can do this without stabbing myself right real quick. If not, I'll have to. See if I can twist it off. I know there's a little spike inside there. Yeah. Let me get up here. Get a little screwdriver here. There we go. I'm wanting to keep everything original. Might even keep this. I want to keep the wire original too. Come on, little booger. Open up far enough. It just has to get unhooked. Looks like I got some oil coming out somewhere. And the oil looks clean. I think somebody was working on this at one point and they got to where they're trying to get it running. They didn't have a good head gasket on it. All right, let's get that out of the way. All right, 7/16. You know what? That oil could be from my chainsaw sitting here earlier today. I think that's what it is. Maybe. We'll find out. These got Clinton on it. No, they don't, but they all the exact same hole. If I remember correctly, this back plate has a seal on it. And that's all the bolts. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, let's pull this off. If I can get it off. I'll get that cleaned up with a wire wheel. This is your cam. This is your cam on here that controls your points as the engine turns. There's a low spot on it. I'll show you if I can get it off after cleaning that up. Come on, buddy. This wheel, come on. All right. You see how it's perfectly circled all the way around except that one spot on the bottom there, that flat spot? As your crank is spinning, when this comes over to your points, that flat spot, it closes them. So we do not want to lose that, because I'm pretty sure we can probably get aftermarket coils for this maybe. But I'm gonna use the old one, the original, because it still looks like it's in good shape. But stuff like that, no, you can't get no aftermarket stuff. All right, yeah, there's a seal in there. I might replace the seal on it. Might clean it up and see. It's still pliable. It's not hard at all. I mean, it's a little bit hard. We'll see. I might have one of those in stock. But we'll get all that taken care of. I'll definitely tape all this up. I'm gonna clean it real good in my parts washer, tape it up, sandblast it real good so it looks good. All right, get that set to the side. Then we got the inside here. There is all in there. It looks like new oil. It's green. It looks green. Oh, it's green. It has a green tint. But maybe the inside of the tank's, the inside of the engine's painted green like the outside is. That's new oil, but it has dust all in it. So let's get this turned this way. And I'm gonna put it right here and drain the oil while I take the head gasket off. Y'all still with me? $6.5. All right, I see that. Come loose. That's good. That's a plus. Let's get our pan over here so we can get all this drained out of here. Yeah, it is dirty. Okay, it's dirty. It is dirty, and it is green. I thought maybe that was the color reflecting off of. I've never seen green oil before. That's probably been in there a long time. That back rear main seal's going to have to be replaced. Can y'all see that? It looks kind of red from there, but it's green. See that? Okay. Let's get y'all zoomed back out. We'll get this head off of here. Because we're already pushing over 30 minutes, I think. All right. ½ inch for the head. Pretty sure it's ½ inch. Yeah. Oh, it smells. It smells like a cleaner almost. I might be imagining this. It smells like Simple Green. I wonder if somebody put Simple Green in there with the oil to let it sit to clean out the inside of the engine. And that's why it's green. Because I'll tell you, I've been doing this for many, many years. But I've never seen green oil. Maybe y'all have. Pop this off. Don't look bad. Don't look bad at all. All right. I'm gonna replace the head gasket if I can find one. Go ahead and scrape that off. Let's see how brittle it is. I wouldn't be able to use that anyways. Let's see here. Valve's open. That piston's loose. That piston's loosey-goosey. That piston's real loose. All right. I think I'm at a good stopping point on this video right now, guys. So I'll get this thing drained out, and then start our next video. We'll take the rest of it apart. And then off camera, I'll clean everything up, and then we'll do and get it painted. Might do a short video here and there of me doing that, and then we'll put it back together. And I promise you, it won't be 3 or 4 years before I finish it up. We're gonna get this done in the next month and a half, if able to find parts that we might need. All right, guys, this is fun. I'm excited about this project with y'all. Hope y'all are, and figured it'd be something cool to kick off the year on. So we'll see you next time.